Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Connor on Connor's Retribution Analysis. Two announcements and changes in my life. The first one, the coolest one, is I'm having a baby. It's gonna be super sweet. You guys aren't gonna see me for a while. I'm probably gonna disappear off the face of the earth for a little while, and that brings me to my second one. I'm also going to be moving. We're moving for family, to be near family. We don't have anyone really around us right now that's family. We have lots of friends who are great and fantastic, and I'm going to be really sad to move away from where I am, but it's happening. We're moving on to a newer chapter in our life. And I will eventually come back, and I will be playing games, and I will be posting them up here. But it might not. It might be a month. It might be 2 months. It might be a while. It might even be 3 months. I don't know. I don't know what to say there. I don't know what to expect. This is my first kid. And super excited and nervous about it. And it's just, exactly. I will be moving into a new meta with new players, and it's bigger, more expansive. There should be more tournaments that I will be posting, and a wider variety of players. I'm really gonna miss my current meta. I'm really going to miss playing with these guys. They've been absolutely great. It's where I've kind of developed as a player and learned. And great group of guys, been playing for years with most of them. But yeah, on to the game. We've got Goreshade 4 in Shadows against Kreoss 3 with the Horsies and the Knights Exemplar. And I feel great about this game. Actually, matter of fact, I feel fantastic. If I was on a team tournament and I got this drop, I feel like something went really right for my team. Like this is the drop that I feel great about. The reason why I feel great about it is it's a live scenario. He doesn't have a great way to deal with my feat. His models require killing multiple models to make their points. Everything in my list can kill everything in his list, and if he kills me, he gets punished by my feat. Just that in itself, as a nature, is very advantageous to me. So, I go first, even more advantageous, and I get up the board and I put some clouds out. And I pretty much stay out of his threat ranges, but I do make it so that Gade prays Narn over here, who Narn is outside of Gade's threat range, but I do put a soulless escort and a spear over there if you want to shoot at him. You know, wouldn't mind. Which he does, and he likes killing my spears. He takes a shot at the spears and misses and just kind of hangs out there. The Knights Exemplar kind of just come up and make like a little wall thing. These Vengers come running over here, and these Vengers come running over here. And then he does a cool thing that's hilarious, where one of the Vengers chills out right here, and then Kreoss 3, who has Force Hammer on his card, comes over here and slams the Venger over the top of my Mage Hunter Strike Force and kills 5 of my Strike Force, including my Mage Hunter Commander. And this makes him very giddy. It was a really cool move. It was, oh man, that was a very cool move. The other ones kind of hang out over here, and the Jacks just move forward to be threatening. So, my general plan is I want to ambush over here and kill a crap ton of those guys, and then I want to set myself on this flag, and then I want to get Infiltrators up into there and kill a whole bunch of Knights. And then over here on this side, I want Phoenix to kill that Venger, and then I want Daemon to come over here and do a whole bunch of damage, boost damage, and maybe kill a couple of those guys. Mage Hunter Assassin will go in and finish whoever isn't, and then all these Strike Force will kill off this Venger, and then I will be set up to score this zone, score this flag, have a Mage Hunter Strike Force that is annoyingly contesting his flag, which will stationary anything that wants to come into it. And I will then hopefully have a cloud right here with my Phoenix set up to go over and kill everything else. He'll have my feet up, and I feel like this will be the best, amazing. It will be fantastic, and he will be devastated. So that's the plan. Sounds pretty cool, right? Well, none of it really happens like at all. I think Gade dies. I don't ambush in the Infiltrators. That doesn't happen. The Daemon misses a boosted like 7 to hit. The Mage Hunter Strike Force kill 1 Venger, Mage Hunter Assassin kills one Venger, and there's Venger, and there's two. That's probably gonna annoy you guys. And there's two Vengers left. The Infiltrators go in and kill some of the Knights Exemplar, or not the Knights Exemplar. I apologize. What are they? Errants. They're Errants. Thank you. The Errants. And then I put my Spears of Syra in the zone to be kind of annoying. And, you know, I'm kind of disappointed that I dropped the ball on this turn. It's very clear that I did, since I had a chance to be very, very devastating. But overall, I feel like my position is pretty good. Like, really, it's not that horrible. Because I didn't ambush over here, I didn't put Narn on this flag, because now I don't want him to just die. He's my only thing over there that can score. I don't want to run an Arcanist. Yeah, that's what's going on. So his turn. He takes these Vengers. He charges them into my Mage Hunters, kills the Assassin with one, kills a Strike Force with another. They become stationary, and then he's going to do some Force Hammer bowling. Now that they're stationary and easier to hit, so he doesn't have to boost to hit with his Force Hammer, he starts doing some bowling. He only rolls a 1 for distance, kills another Strike Force, and then I think he pops feet so that he gets Arcane Ward on him, so I can't kill him with spells if I get a whole bunch of souls on this feet turn and spell him to death. It's a defensive tactic. It's a pretty good one. And yeah, I think he doesn't do the another Force Hammer, and instead decides to camp out of fear of acceleration. The assassination. Some Errants kill some Infiltrators. Vengers come in and kill a spear. The spear is out of stationary range since Goreshade is all the way over here to try and be safe. I didn't want to get shot to death, which sounds weird. I don't know. I didn't want to even risk it. I think there was a reason. Oh, Goreshade had to get out of the way of models, and it worked out in a really weird way due to order activations, and that's why I ended up there. Also, a misplay on my part of the mini so far. And we end up kind of like this, with him getting a decent amount of work done and me having some souls. So my turn, since he killed a crap ton of Spears of Syra, he killed one with a quick work shot from Errants. My basic plan is to have Phoenix come up over here and kill this Venger, put a cloud in front of him so that he can threaten these two jacks, just be out of their walk and threat range. Have the, what was it? I think the Chimera charged and killed this Venger. Oh, and now I'm going to ambush the Infiltrators. The Infiltrators come in and they do actually kill like all these Vengers. Narn comes in and kills this Venger and gets onto the flag. I revive the Spears of Syra, and Infiltrators continue to kill Errants. I want Eiryss to get a shot onto Sevy, but because of unyielding, I needed to charge in a lot of instances. I probably didn't actually need to charge, but I did end up charging. Also a misplay on my part, so I don't shoot Sevy. And yeah, the highlight of this turn, I do everything I want to, except for I have this zone completely cleared. Or no, sorry. I don't score this zone, even though I have 2 Warjacks there. All my Warjacks are out of the zone. That's a huge miscalculation. So I only score 1. I only score 1 point. And that's pretty bad. I also, the other huge thing I did that's bad is I did not put a cloud right there. Goreshade's sitting on the focus, he needs to put out the cloud, but for whatever dumb reason, I did not do it. I totally planned on doing it. It was my intention. Oh, no, I did score this zone. Okay, good. I scored 2 points. That's not too bad. I feel a little bit better about life choices now. And all 3 of my Spears of Syra are back. So things are still looking great for me. Score is, I think, 2-0 in my favor. So for his turn, he, whatchamacallit, Mr. Horse Lord himself, Kreoss 3, comes in, kills the Chimera, gets rid of a strike force, kills this other strike force, repos away back to the flag. This Reckoner comes in, boosts a hit, and kills these 2 strike force. And then his character Jack comes in and murders Phoenix. And that was really tragic for me. Dervish comes over, bops a spear, bops an infiltrator, bops another spear, bops an infiltrator. Venger comes in and impact attacks and charges and kills a whole bunch of infiltrators now that I don't have a stationary feat to save them. And Sevy just kind of like hangs out over here and bops some more infiltrators or something like that. He abandons this zone because I don't have any good way of scoring it. And we end up with a board stay like this, where he scores this zone right here, and I score this right here, making the score 3-1. Because I had this guy in contesting right here. Oh, so I guess he didn't kill the Chimera in the strike force. That's right. I'm looking at assassination options, but he has 2 camp on him, and he is actually pretty tanky, and I don't. It feels all or nothing on the assassination run. I can get Eiryss over there, shoot him, take off his focus, and then put a Daemon shot into him, and then do some Goreshade, Light of Wraths. Instead, I just do dumb things and slam that Reckoner with Chimera, when what I really should have done is taken Chimera over here to score the zone. Because Goreshade, I make the stupid mistake of walking him up here and bopping that, bopping the character Jack, and now Daemon cannot get into the zone. Because the goal was to have Daemon walk into the zone and kill the character Jack and score the zone, or have Chimera walk into the zone. It all got messed up. I put all the focus on him instead of concentrated power, so then Goreshade had to do Hand of Ice, and Eiryss came over here and shot him because I was thinking about the assassination run. Basically, my head was in like 3 different places, and it failed to translate into a meaningful win condition. I poorly attempted to go for 3 different win conditions of attrition, scenario, and assassination, and I did crap at all 3. The dervish ends up dying. I think Sevy lives, and I can't remember if I kill that Venger or not. I do kill the Venger. So, still scoring right here, not scoring right there, but I got my cloud up. Yay, good for me. Score is now 4-1, I think, although I feel like he had more points. There was things happening. He definitely had more points. I just don't remember where they came from, but I know he had more points at this point in the game. It was actually closer. He was trying to go to turn 7 and win on points. So his turn, Sevy walks into the pile of infiltrators and every single one of them in the back, he finds a sweet spot where I think he hit like 5 infiltrators in the back and killed them all. And whew, that was sweet. The solo here kills another infiltrator. He really wanted to run it over here to contest that flag. Just didn't really work out that way. He gets rid of the Mage Hunter and the Chimera. And I can't remember. That's right. He put his solo on the flag, and he got Kreoss 3 out over to here to try and get around my forest and freaking cloud wall that I can make. So, I'm right here. Things that are going to be happening most definitely. Sevy's going to die. This solo is going to die. And then the other plan is to ghost walk Daemon and then have him kill this Reckoner. So Daemon gets concentrated power and Arcanist fuel him up. Goreshade 4 walks into the forest, and I do a Hand of Ice on the Reckoner to drop his armor. And then I camp the focus instead of putting Ghost Walk onto Daemon. a moment of silence for my stupidity. I forgot to put Ghost Walk on Daemon. Daemon now cannot get to Reckoner with a walk, cannot kill Reckoner, and yeah, I can't even run him around and get him in the way. So I try and run him around and get him in the way so that he'll at least take a free strike. I'm trying to salvage this horrible, horrible situation I've put myself in. Yep. Also, yeah, just so bad. I do put the Arcanist in this zone to contest it. Good for me, or so I think. Let me have my moment. This has definitely not been this has not been my game. I mean, let me change that. It has been my game the entire game to win. Like and my opponent's not giving up, and he's pushing through, and he's still playing a game. And I don't know how it worked for scenario points, but we're actually pretty close on scenario points. And he's got like he's been patient, and he's got his moment. Like, oh man, just feel so dumb. Also, I want to go back to this turn before we continue and we look at how stupid I was. I had about a 50-50 assassination run. Eiryss walks in here, shoots the focus off of Kreoss. That happened. Daemon walks up, shoots Kreoss. That's a boosted PAL 12 where he doesn't have any focus. And then Goreshade can walk up and put 2 Light of Wraths into him and potentially kill him with those Light of Wraths. So that's okay. Boost PAL 12 and 1 boosted PAL 13. And maybe an unboosted PAL 13 if they both hit. Just doesn't happen. I mean, I don't do it because I didn't feel like it was guaranteed enough, and I felt like if Daemon kills this Reckoner, I have pretty much a guaranteed win condition. That's how I felt. Man, I just messed that up. Okay, now we're going back to the future of my present time. To make this really simple, Reckoner takes a free strikes, walks over to Goreshade, boost to hit, bops him, boost to hit, bops him, and leaves Goreshade on like 3 boxes or something like that. And then Kreoss comes over here, crevasses the Arcanist, and sprays Goreshade in the back, and boosts the damage and gets the damage that he needs to kill Goreshade. And man, way to stick through it. I just got beat. And I truly stand by what I said at the beginning of this game. I had everything going for me in this game. My opponent knew it. I knew it. We both looked at the table and it was like, well, I guess we're playing a fun game. And I was taking it seriously. I was thinking things through. I was coming up with strategies. I was trying to play the game, and I just messed a whole bunch of things up. And my opponent did some really good things and made some really good plays. Thought outside of the box. Kept scenario in mind. Kept assassination in mind, and played a good game. And here we are. So thank you for watching. I had a lot of fun with this one. It was very enjoyable. I like these longer games that kind of grind out, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Thanks, guys and gals.